TeamSecret PieLieDie. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with me here. Now I'm going to take you back to before the Boston Major qualifiers. It was a really rough time for you guys. You looked so strong and unfortunately didn't manage to qualify for that one. Can you talk to me about what that period was like for you?
So the invites were pretty unclear from what I remember. So we tried a hard push to get invited. There were some online tournaments played before and some one online qualifier, I believe. So we had some pretty good strategies which we pulled out, and we won every match. And then we were just hoping to get invited. And I think we were like really close, but then we did not get invited, and we were sent to the qualifier. And like that was, you know, step one. It was like, wish we were invited. And then there was a small patch, and like a lot of the things we did got nerfed slightly. People had seen it too, and then we had to play the qualifier. It started out good, I think. We went 5 or 6-0. We were playing well. And then we had our first loss versus Alliance, I believe. And they were already out. Like, they obviously didn't care. They played some stupid stuff. And they beat us. And like that, then it started, like the feelings in the team, like it got weird. Yeah. Like it got quiet, kind of. And then we finished out like 2-2 after that, or 1-2 or something. And and then basically we played the next day. And we just get knocked out, like straight up. From, I think we got. I don't think we played a single good game in the playoff. That's what I remember. I
remember great games from the playoffs. That's my memories of them. No, amazing.
Not from us though, I believe.
From both? From all 4 teams. There were 4 teams.
It didn't feel good to play. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, and then straight after the qualifiers, like almost in the middle of the qualifier, like Foreb leaves the team, like in the. Basically, when the last series is over, Forrest's like, I'm done. I'm not gonna play here anymore. So okay. All right. And
that's rough because you had I believe you had a LAN quite fast after that as well.
Kind of. Just a week or 2 after. And because already before that I had to convince Foreb to stay in the team. It was sometime after MDL, which was connected to the Envy blog, I think, like that. Plus, but that it wasn't. I don't think that was the like real thing. Okay. He's a very jittery person sometimes when it comes to this stuff.
All right.
And then so I convinced him, like, please, like, don't go back to MVP. Stay here. Like, we're gonna, we can be really good. But then, like, it was. I guess he just felt that it wasn't gonna work out.
So then you have 2 weeks to find a replacement before you go to LAN. Yeah. How do you look?
No, like we lose, and then a couple of hours go by, and then. Like Puppy wandering around talking to everyone, and talks to me, and it's like, I'm thinking there was, we're considering, I think he's called 33, the guy who played in Kaipi, I played with him a bit. Okay. I don't want to say his real nickname because it's weird, but it was him, Kesu, he brought up Kesu, and I supported it. Like everyone was a little unsure, of course, because like, it's not a guy we've been like looking at. Like when you see a game, like, oh, I'm gonna watch his player perspective or anything. But like we all thought his attitude was really good, so we decided to pick him up.
Okay. Well, obviously you're here, so it ended up working out, but it took a while to get to this stage. There was a period of a couple of tournaments, 3 months or so, that it was a little bit shaky for you.
Yeah. I guess it comes down to not being serious enough, really. Okay. Like we're all serious, but when we get in a game, we all want to win real bad. But the way we put ourselves is like we're not in a good situation to win ever, because we like it's just Puppy is a bit on an island. And it's how it turns out. Like when we're drafting, and then like it gets weird. Like we don't know what heroes we want. Like if everyone kind of wants different things, we don't have a comprehensive idea of what's going on, and then we draft, and then like. We lose. That's just how it is.
And then there's one tournament, obviously, that everybody really wants to be on the same page for, Kiev Major. Yeah. Kiev Major qualifiers come closer. You end up boot camping in James Too Good Harding's house. How did that came to be?
Like we couldn't boot camp in Turkey anymore. I think like the house was getting too expensive or something like that. But basically, we needed fast a place to boot camp. Like,
short term.
Hopefully cheaper than. Renting a house. So I think James, like I think Matt asked him, and like he said, all right, I'll do you this one favor, and so we were invited there, and we sat in his, not a basement, but like the bottom part of the
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, it was good.
I mean, you won, so
Yeah.
it definitely was good. Can you tell me what that was like, winning the qualifiers like that in that setting?
No, it was fun. I won one qualifier before. I won the TI qualifier. It doesn't really, like, I don't want to, like, it was fun to be there. James is a cool guy and stuff, but like, it's about to win, like when you, and especially now when it's only one team that gets to go through.
Yeah.
And like everyone was like, we were unsure about us, like how good we were, and obviously everyone who watched was like didn't know either.
Yeah. Were you more relieved or happy when you won?
Relieved, I believe.
Yeah.
I was happy for maybe 10 minutes, I think. Then
like over with.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Made it indeed. Over the last few months, the result of Secret not doing all too well might have caused that Secret, in a lot of people's eyes, may have like flying under the radar a little bit forgotten perhaps. You feel like that that gives you a bit of an edge?
Yeah, probably. No, it has to. Like, I want to say it doesn't, but it was the same for Shanghai. Like, no one really cared about us, and then we came in and we won it. So it's the same kind of feeling here. I don't know why it is though. Like, maybe it's because some teams don't want to scrim you when you're really good. Like, they scrim you differently.
Everybody focuses on you when you are really good.
Maybe it's something like that, because it seems to be true, but I don't know why.
Because you were underdog, sure, for the last couple of months.
Yeah.
But before that, everybody was looking at Secret. You joined after TI5. You've not been an underdog since TI5 until right now.
I mean, the first couple of tournaments at TI5, we were definitely underdogs. Like, no one really believed in the lineup we had. But then we came second our first tournament, then we won 2. I mean, I guess it's the same there, honestly. Like, just when people start like, oh wow, these guys are really good, then we lost straight until the Shanghai Major. That's what I think happened.
Now, I mentioned that you've been a Secret since after TI5.
Yeah.
That's a very long time. And before that, you were, for example, also a very long time on KP. You seem to be very loyal to the teams you join. A lot of other players hop around a lot. What makes it that you stick around for so long with one team?
It might just be that I'm not like looking enough. Maybe I should have left, you know? That's how I feel. But I think it's just how I am. Like, I just, whatever happens, I just fight through it, you know? I'll just take it.
You'd rather fight the problems head on than to run away from them? That's a good thing.
I mean, you can say that, or you can say like, you ignore the problems in the team and you don't leave. You know what I mean?
Can't look at it the glass half empty.
Nah, I'm just saying you can look at it both ways, so I don't know.
Right.
I mean, if people want to look at it as a positive thing, I'm happy to.
I like to look at it as a positive thing. Now, you're overall a fairly positive guy as well, but you are not showing that anywhere. Your social media is very missing.
Yeah.
Now, I watched an interview with you last year somewhere, and you said that you hoped one day you would wake up and just be one of those people that, you know, tweets a lot and is really out there. What made that not happen yet?
I don't know. It's something about putting yourself out there, right? It's some lame quote that people say a lot.
No, but it's true.
Which, yeah, unfortunately is true. That's basically it. Like, I don't want to... Because you can see, if you look on Twitter, like what people post, it's can be pretty cringe-inducing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be that.
You're protecting yourself in a way.
Yeah, I think that's the base of it, yeah.
Okay, now you have had an amazing group stage, 3-0. Talk to me about what that was like for your team, winning the series flawless, almost.
Like, we played some scrims, but at the same time we haven't played serious matches in since the qualifier, I believe.
Yeah.
So, like, it was basically after the first series we like built up and built up. Like, we felt more and more confident. Like, everything was basically a test. So the first game, yeah, these guys are pretty good, so we beat them. Like, okay, the stuff we do works. First, you know, you get IG. You get to play IG, like, oh, wish I got to play someone else. But then you think about it, and I was glad we got to play them. Because we just want to see how good we are. Since we placed top 1, we get a pretty decent matchup the first round, so that's nice.
That is definitely very nice. So I would imagine that feeling in the team, you're riding a bit of a high right now?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the confidence always helps. Everyone like speaks up more. Like, the draft comes together, everyone is suggesting the same stuff. So yeah, that's very nice. Definitely helps winning. That's why I don't believe in throwing group stage games. I don't think that has ever worked.
Well, I hope that you can continue riding that high. Definitely have been looking very strong so far. Thank you for taking the time, and good luck at the main event. Thank you.